living quarters. We've still got a fair bit of room. So we could really do some more soldiers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some more engineers. Go 5 of those. How many can we have in total? Yeah, okay. We'll just fill up the rest with soldiers now, because we need to try and have as much use for them as possible. But we've also got another lab coming, so we're going to need to start prepping the next phase. So we're going to build another living quarters. So unfortunately it's going to be quite a way out, and then now need to go back to equipping our craft. For the moment we can put on X5 because the rest are going to be out for the count. No more laser rifles. What we'll do is we will drop the grenades down, because I don't want them, don't have to keep going through every single mission go, no, take that off, take that off, take that off. We got a rocket tank and everything, so we're now pretty much set up for the next run. So research, what are we working? We're working on the heavy plasma. We've got no scientists at the moment, but we've got some coming in. And I think we're working on, yes, the laser rifle and laser pistols to sell. Okay, let's get this going. We got more scientists and we got a couple of our first soldiers in. So let's just go through, and we're up to X10. So X11 and X12. We got some more cannon fodder. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out one of the sergeants and then put in a couple of those. So we've got a couple of squaddies, a few rookies, and a sergeant. Now hopefully we'll actually start seeing some people promoted to lieutenant. And the last of them, scientists. So pile up everybody on the heavy plasma. I don't think there was any engineers. Ah, there was engineers. So we're going to focus on the laser rifle, and we're just going to try and crank out as many of those as possible. And we have had another one manufactured. Now, strictly speaking, I don't think we need that one, but it is a connector at the moment, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. Aha! And here we go. Here's the next bunch. So we'll go back to manufacturing. Just make sure we're hammering the laser rifle production as fast as possible. Looks like we're going to be able to equip everybody with laser rifles in a moment. And we can just dump off all the unnecessary rifles. But I just completely and utterly forgot what was built. We got that. Oh yes, it was the soldiers. So we're up to X12. So we'll go through X13. Just mark you as a potential sniper. Didn't mean to do that. Ah, right, X4. Apparently I can't type at the moment. X14, X15, X16, X17, X18, X19, X20. Ooh, we got as many as that. X21, X22 star. And then we're right back to the start. So we've actually got 3 people as potential snipers, including Sergeant Hawkeye there. Oh. Whoops. We'll just call you X4 and pretend that I didn't screw up the numbering sequence. Yes. Actually no, we'll call you X23. said it's actually probably X24 because I forgot. No, it is X23. Alright, there we go. Right. Well, I mean, there's not much else to do other than just carry on. Right, we've got the lab. So that means we are able to have more scientists at work, 50 more, but we don't have the available living quarters. Now there is an old trick that people used to use and transfer everybody between bases towards the end of the month in order to save costs, but quite frankly, why bother? You end up with so much money that you just really can't use it, so I don't see what the point is. Okay, we've got 6 laser rifles. Yeah, what more can I say? 6 laser rifles is what we need. So, we can finally now get rid of the rifles and the clips. Not needed anymore. Laser rifles is all we need. What we'll do is we'll get these laser pistols production out of the way, because that'll earn us a whole bunch of money. We've got some spare laser rifles sitting in the base, so in case of anything like a base assault or anything like that, we've got some spare. Now we've had a funding increase, we had a very good rating, and so looks like just about everybody decided to increase with us. Oh no, USA, Russia, and Australia didn't. But that should give us, there you go, 1.7 million. So that was an increase of what, 1.4 million. So we're going to spend a whole good chunk of that on getting a load more scientists. And that's good. We got progress poor coming up. So that means we're actually going to get through the heavy plasma relatively soon with the number of scientists we got. And then of course the plasma clip will be picked up in relatively short order. Now, one of the things we need to do is look at the stores. We've got plenty of storage space, we've got plenty of workspace. I don't really go in for the UFO Defense. Yeah, sure, it knocks out some of the numbers, but it's not really needed at the moment. I think we're kind of good to go. Now there is the possibility of creating a second base, but for the time being we're just going to focus on one base. Just try and keep it easier. Later bases we'll do is we'll create a dedicated manufacturing base will be the next one. But for the moment, the first base is just kind of going to be a utility all-round one. Now, we got is Lucky back up and running? No, I think he had a little while to go. So we got our ship equipped, we've got rockets, we've got tanks, we've got everything is good to go. Okay, so this is probably a good time to pause the recording and then come back at a later date. So this was, you got to see going through the Terra mission, and we managed to get through to next month, so start February. Now unfortunately this means our chances of getting hold of the early sectoid leader are now pretty much remote, because they'll start moving on to things like the floaters and soon the mutons. So we're going to have to wait until we get a bit further through the game before we can get psychics, I think. But we'll see. You never know what happens in UFO. It's because of the randomness in the aspect of the game. Okay, and we're going to leave that there for now, and we'll come back to you later. Right, bye for now.